On January 13, 2025, a powerful earthquake jolted the residents of southwestern Japan, serving as a stark reminder of the ever-present seismic forces shaping the region. The quake, measuring a significant 6.9 on the Richter scale, struck off the coast, sending tremors that rippled across the surrounding areas. The epicenter, located in the Hyuga-Nada Sea, was no stranger to seismic activity, with Japanese authorities having issued a megathrust earthquake alert for the same region just last summer. The quake's impact was immediate. Buildings swayed, objects clattered to the ground, and a sense of unease settled over the affected regions. The timing of the earthquake, occurring at 9:19 p.m. local time, added to the unsettling nature of the event, as many people were settling into their evening routines. The immediate aftermath saw a flurry of activity as people checked on loved ones, assessed damage, and sought information from news sources. In the wake of the powerful earthquake, a new threat emerged from the depths of the ocean: a tsunami. The Japan Meteorological Agency, responsible for monitoring seismic activity and issuing timely warnings, wasted no time in issuing a tsunami advisory for coastal areas deemed most at risk. Miyazaki Prefecture, situated on the island of Kyushu and directly facing the epicenter, was placed under the advisory, as was Kochi Prefecture in southern Japan. These advisories, while less severe than full-blown tsunami warnings, served as a crucial call to action for residents in vulnerable coastal communities. The advisories signaled the potential for dangerous waves to strike the shoreline, urging people to evacuate low-lying areas and seek higher ground. The specter of the 2011 Tohoku tsunami, which caused widespread devastation following a 9.1 magnitude earthquake, loomed large in the minds of many, underscoring the importance of heeding these warnings. As the initial shockwaves subsided and the tsunami advisory was eventually lifted, the task of assessing the aftermath of the earthquake began in earnest. Reports trickled in from coastal areas, painting a picture of the tsunami's impact. An initial wave, measuring approximately 1 meter or 3.2 feet high, had reached the coast within 30 minutes of the earthquake, though thankfully, no significant damage or casualties were reported. However, authorities remained cautious, warning that subsequent waves, often larger than the first, could still pose a threat. Beyond the immediate danger of tsunami waves, the earthquake left other lingering risks in its wake. Aftershocks, smaller earthquakes that often follow a larger event, continued to rattle the region, keeping residents on edge and potentially causing further damage to already weakened structures. Additionally, the risk of landslides and cliff collapses remained elevated, particularly in mountainous areas where the earthquake may have destabilized slopes. Section 4. Japan's Tremulous History. The recent earthquake serves as a stark reminder that Japan occupies a precarious position along the Pacific Ring of Fire. This seismically active zone, encircling the Pacific Ocean, is responsible for a significant portion of the world's earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. For Japan, situated atop the junction of multiple tectonic plates, earthquakes are an unavoidable reality of life. The country has a long and tumultuous history with earthquakes, some of which have left an indelible mark on its national consciousness. The 1923 Great Kanto earthquake, for instance, devastated Tokyo and surrounding areas, claiming over 140,000 lives. More recently, the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded, caused widespread destruction and triggered a nuclear disaster at the Fukushima Daiichi power plant. Section 5. Preparedness, a necessity, not a choice. In a country as prone to earthquakes as Japan, preparedness is not merely a matter of choice, but an absolute necessity. The Japanese government, along with various organizations and communities, have invested heavily in developing and implementing comprehensive disaster preparedness measures. These measures encompass a wide range of initiatives, from earthquake-resistant infrastructure and early warning systems to public education campaigns and regular disaster drills. One of the key aspects of Japan's preparedness efforts is the emphasis on public awareness and education. Schools regularly conduct earthquake drills, teaching children how to react calmly and seek safety during a tremor. Public service announcements and community workshops provide valuable information on preparing emergency kits, securing furniture, and establishing family communication plans in case of separation during a disaster. Section 6. Looking ahead, vigilance and resilience. As the immediate threat of the recent earthquake and tsunami subsides, Japan enters a phase of recovery and reflection. While the physical damage may be repaired in due time, the psychological impact of such events can linger, serving as a reminder of the ever-present forces of nature. Yet if there is one thing that history has taught Japan, it is the importance of resilience. The Japanese people have repeatedly demonstrated their ability to bounce back from adversity, rebuilding their lives and communities with remarkable strength and determination. The recent earthquake, while disruptive and unsettling, is unlikely to dampen the spirit of resilience that runs deep within Japanese society. Instead, it will likely serve as a catalyst for continued vigilance, innovation in disaster preparedness, and a shared commitment to building a safer and more resilient future.